I was set and then I dropped my mic. Hello! Photoshop. And 21. And with that, that puts me at halfway done with this chapter.
Good boy. Riley, where you at, Mama?
Oh, did I not? I didn't finish Melina. Oh, that's right.
Mind your business, boy.
Sharpen. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'll take it. Hello, people. I have a tegu asleep under my desk. And she is doing pretty great. She comes out every day, sleeps on the couch, walks around a little bit, but mostly sleeps on the couch. Oh, that's right. I gotta fix that. Actually. Yeah. You know, it still works. Plants. Leave her alone. She's not bothering you. Tatsu is very curious about Cleo and just wants to get all up in her business, but he's also a chicken. So anytime he gets close to her, he gets really twitchy. So when I reach down to pet him, he like jumps out of his skin. Furniture. And people, plants. And accessories. This face is such a mood. Just Ian keeping it real. Control save. So I'll lose my progress. And I think I can bump that down a little more. Okay. Texture. Chair and backpack. So because the next bunch of panels is basically the same background and assets, I put them on separate layers and folders so that I can just copy and paste as needed. Because why draw the same background over and over again when I can make it work? Actually, I need to... legs. Oh, that's right, there were bookshelves I needed to fix. Hey, work harder, or work smarter, not harder. Oh, I did these bonus ENs because I was thinking of doing a little side panel thing, but ended up not doing it just so you guys can see kind of his reaction. Concerned. Oh, okay, she's got this handled. Chibi ENs, because I think they're adorable, but I'm not going to end up using them. Did I forget anything? Nope. I did shorten her necklace a bit. I'll have to fix that. So the Janets have been fed, and I put a little bowl of food in there for them, so hopefully they'll be making some appearances. Ian is a little more tactful than Nathan, so he's gonna handle it. His way of handling it is going to be a little less publicly threatening than Nathan. Because Nathan wants to make a point. Like, anybody who tries this will be in a world of hurt. Ian's like, nobody's going to believe you. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. And they need their own folder. Oops. Character line art. And I actually need to download some brushes that I just found, so I will be fucking around in the Clip Studio store. You guys can see some new brushes I'm going to pick up because an artist that I follow released them, and I didn't know that they were releasing assets. And I like their assets, so that sounds way dirtier than it was meant to be. Character colors. Can I spell colors correctly? The skin, eyes, hair, clothes too, and accessories. And now that that's done, I need to there we go. I spent way too long on these bookshelf books. And the chances of everything staying there is not very high. Okay, so hide that for now. Need to sharpen. So the sharpen tool in Procreate kind of sucks, but the one in but the one that's in Clip Studio is actually pretty decent. So when I had to do some resizing, I just kept the section that needed to be have the blur fixed on a separate layer. Aha. So yeah, I might be hopping back and forth on pages. And oh, that's hidden.
Okay.
There we go. Blackouts, shading, glow, reflection. What did I do for those chairs? Oh, I think I saved a carpet asset though, so I don't have to resort. I did. Smart Mill was smart. Throw this in there. Actually, no, this one needs to. Yeah, let's go with that. And books. Floor. Actually, I don't need that much floor. Let's do that much floor.
I got so excited about the excursion, I forgot to clean up.
Maybe I did need all that. No, no, that's working. Yeah, there we go. Bookshelves. Oh, and pots. Oh, that's PNG. I don't need PNG.
Mel,
What?
your burger's ready.
Can you guys pack it up? I'll eat it later. I'm streaming.
Did you want the extra stuff with it? Okay.
They made me a burger.
She wants the basic bitch burger and she wants one fully
They forgot I stream. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, and pots. The job is going well. I didn't mean to, but a good chunk of my day I applied to some other better paying jobs just because technically this one that I'm doing is it's technically temporary, so there's no guarantee that they'll keep me around. So I'm playing it safe and just keeping options open. And I found a couple of jobs that I might be qualified for, and they look to be full-time. So the only thing that sucks is one of them, if I got it, would be an hour commute, potentially 2 hours, because it would be driving basically through South San Francisco, which I dread, but a little over $6,000 a month sways me. So yeah, wasn't expecting to do any job hunting today, but one thing led to another, and next thing I knew, I had applied to 4 different jobs. All of them involving recreation or education, which seems to be my sweet spot when it comes to jobs. And let's get these books a little bit of a razzle-dazzle facelift. Clipping mask. I think this is the one that I used last time. I might go in and fix those books again. Not here, just this one. I'll think about it. I think I can get away with it. Oh, maybe instead of that, I'll do... Let's do some random gradients. Yeah, I can do a lot with 6 G's a month. Are you willing to commute? I'll commute for 6 grand a month. Could build my savings back up. Could take paid time off to work on random comic stuff. That's even if they decide to hire me. I highly doubt it, but, you know, one can dream.
Okay, so after burgers, can I interest you in watching some Dr. Horrible Sing Dr. Horrible Sing Along Walk? I need to know on his costume. I've got you to watch whatever the fuck you want, but I would really like to watch Dr. Horrible Sing Along. I'm not sure that I've ever seen it.
Oh yeah, and the 6 G's a month is the starting pay. The scale went all the way up to a little over 7 grand. So I'm like, okay. What do you want, business daddy? And I work for city government, so the shutdown doesn't really affect my my job at this moment. Oh, but I think it's this weekend I have my first like late night shift. Double check, 'cause I'm curious. Yeah, so this Saturday I'm working till 1:30 a.m. because I'm working a wedding and then there's church the next morning. Yeah, dude, look for local city jobs. Those pay pretty good. They're not really as, I don't think they're as stable. Well, actually they might be more stable than state level jobs. I just know that we don't I don't know how many God, I just lost my train of thought. Government business do good right now. Oof.
That don't make no kind of sense. Huh?
Right? I would love stability. I would love to have, like, a good paying full-time job. And just, yeah. all the full-time jobs that I'm looking for, like, in theory, I qualify for them. But they usually want something else, like, what I lack in the standard education, because every job wants at least a bachelor's degree now, every full-time job. And I stopped in an associate's because I was already working in the job that I was going to school for, so I didn't see any reason to keep going to school past associates when I was already working. You know, I think I looked at some state jobs and I didn't really find anything. Well, it's the same problem that I was running into of, like, they want bachelor's degrees in, like, business or recreation or something like that, and honestly, the art degree is kind of useless. That's why I stopped at associates. But what I lack in formal education, I think I more than make up for with experience, because I have over, like, well, there's 6 years with the city of Vacaville, and then like 6 months with Chico. But then I have all this other experience. Like, I did a lot of crossover stuff too. I feel for all you guys that are in red states. That's funny. That's funny, draws. It's like we're all horse girls trapped in an unstable country. Well, at least with the like 6K a month job that I would have to commute to, they had a section to highlight any, like, major community service project I might have worked on. So I was like, let me and they gave me an 8,000 character limit or 8,000 word limit. So it's like, okay, let me just go off about my work on setting up a convention in my hometown and brag about that a little bit. You guys are so close. You guys are so close to Canada. You'd think some of that Canadian goodness would rub off on northern states or something. What do I know, though? I'm a radical lefty or whatever people say about whatever they say about the what? Oh, okay. I'm like, what is that? Let's go under the bookshelves. Just you wait, once I get done with all this editing, this is gonna look like a decent background. There we go. Yeah. And I need my line art color. Oh, that's right. I was adjusting line art. That looks good. Yeah. Let's cut that a little bit. And make a cook chair joke, but this isn't in a corner. I need that color and that color.
It is still spicy. I don't know if we're about to eat because now that Jeremy does cut back on spiciness and
Oh, your governor did that too? Our, California's Governor Newsom, he got rid of work from home for state employees, requiring them to go back into the office. But he, from what I understand, lives like 2 hours away from Sacramento in Marin and works from home most of the time. So, yeah, people aren't happy with him. Oh, also, he's got a bunch of LGBTQIA stuff on his desk that he's just putting off signing because he is trying to appease right-wing people, thinking that he'll be able to bring them over to the moderate left side, and that's not how this ever works. So right now there's a campaign for at least California where we're urging people to call Newsom and be like, hey, stop pussyfooting around and give the protections to the trans and queer people. But again, this is also the same guy who had Charlie Kirk on his little podcast and agreed with him that it's quote-unquote concerning about quote, boys in girls sports. So, if anybody ever tries to make it sound like, oh, California, they love Gavin Newsom, it's one of those situations where it's like, dude, look, you can be right and funny sometimes, but you're mostly a slimy asshole. Nobody trusts you. Or at least everybody I know is like that. I can't think of a single person who is happy with our governor 100%. Oh, but hilarious thing, if you guys ever want to guess what Tim looks like, if you haven't met him in person, because he doesn't like to post his picture online, if you want to get an idea of what Tim looks like without having met him or seen any kind of image of him or whatever, he looks like a dead ringer for Gavin Newsom. Just younger. It's the funniest thing. Somebody pointed it out, and then we pulled up a picture side by side. It's like, oh my god. And apparently, Tim almost hit Gavin Newsom with his car, like, a decade and a half or something ago in San Francisco when he was mayor. I'm waiting for Pritzker to do something, like, significant besides just talking big, like Newsom's been doing. I'm waiting for him to like call in the Illinois National Guard to go against the illegals, not the illegals, the illegal stuff that like Trump and his goonies are doing. Why did I make that? I'm gonna change that. That's gonna be. I'm going to fix that. I don't need the carpet design anymore for now. Don't save. Ah, yes, the chair. Select color comment. There we go. And I need my hatches. Not that hatch. Or that one. There we go. So how's your guys' spoopy month been going? I've been rewatching horror movies. And watching Dead Meats for the other horror movies that I don't really care to watch. Just like, I don't feel like sitting through all the movie. I'll watch the highlights. Okay, table stuff. Table. Actually, let's make that its own folder. Colors. Plugs, papers, phone.
Still feeling it.
Oof. How's my tegu doing? Still passed the fuck out. She loves this heated blanket. Just wraps herself up in it and then sleeps all day. I feel bad waking her up to put her in her enclosure, but she's so spoiled. Just, she heard me say that and she just went, that's right, Cleo, you are so spoiled, but that's okay, I love you. You're a cute little scale pupper. Do, do, do.
They get the Fuzzy Comitatus Act, which says that the government cannot use the federal troops against
Do, 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 do.
enforce the law. Little tiny rabbit hole because this is important. And I think nobody ever talks about.
Oh, did I not even put those?
Comitatus Act is actually really important for stopping the military from being used in a way.
Oh, let me make this table fancy. Not necessary.
So really
Dang it.
destroys indigenous communities.
Okay.
People in the American plains who can effectively keep settlers from stealing stuff from indigenous American forces and household goods, for example, but especially from intruding on and grazing
I was gonna tell you guys, like, sorry, not sorry, for posting all these pictures of my new lizard. I love her. She's, she has settled in so much quicker than I thought that she would. And she is... We're still working on the potty training. She's either choosing to poop on the floor, or today she pooped in her enclosure, which, in all fairness, she did start scratching at the door, but she started scratching at the door at like 5 or 6 in the morning, so I was like, no, Cleo, let me sleep. But yeah, she has made herself at home. Our daily routine is I wake up and I open up her enclosure. I attempt to get her to use the bathroom. And then she just walks out of the room and goes and does her thing. Today I supervised her the least I've supervised her since bringing her home, where I basically just let her kind of walk where she wanted to go while I did other stuff. Riley keeps cuddling up with her in the mid-afternoon when they're both taking naps. I posted some pictures of that. And I don't know if she's choosing to sleep near Cleo because she's like, okay, you're one of us, or if she's doing it just because it's the heated blanket and she doesn't notice that Cleo's there. Whatever the reason, though, I find it so stinking adorable that they've been cuddling with each other and working on Tatsu, though. He's still really wary of her, but he's also wary of everybody and everything, so. Cool. I overcomplicated that table. And I managed to get one of Riley's bandanas onto Cleo, and she didn't fight me or bite me or even seem to care that it was on her, so I'm gonna have to make her a little bandana that's her size. And I'm wondering if I really want to make her some wings, because she's a little dragon. She just needs the wings, so I need to bust out my my fake leather so that I can make her a leather dragon wing harness, so she can be all cute for spoopy season. If not this year, definitely next year. But she seems to be tolerable of a lot of stuff, which is really nice. Oh my god, Silent Hill. I've never played any of the games or anything. And the last Silent Hill thing that I ever, like, saw was, when, oh, what was it called? It was a Silent Hill game that ended up not getting made. And people were very upset about it, but they released a demo for it, and my boyfriend at the time was watching a friend play it we were all hanging out and he was playing the game, and it was getting scarier and scarier. And there was one point where my boyfriend at the time like hid in my like hid behind me. I was like, I've never seen you this scared before. Yeah, okay, you know what game I'm talking about at least.
cover dissented troops to drive protesters into situations
And boop boop boop.
by the way, you see things like that what happened in Chicago on Saturday.
And oh, I gotta pull up an old. I gotta pull up a page I did earlier in the year because I don't remember what Melina's new cell phone looks like. I drew that stupid flip phone for so many years that when I finally give her a smartphone, can't remember what it looks like.
That 10 cars had rammed federal vehicles and that somebody had brandished a weapon at semi-automatic, I believe it was called, weapon at
Okay, it was teal.
officer who had been fired on the person. And all of those outfits said vehicle office, but they also ran this warning. And this one is wait to see what happens because in court yesterday, the defendant or the person who was shot
Go.
said, and again, we have not seen this in court yet. We haven't seen this hammered out. But said there's a body cam that shows just the opposite. That in fact, protesters had been following these vehicles. The vehicle, a number of miles, the vehicles, one of the vehicles slammed into the vehicle of the person who ends up getting shot, approached the person and said
And
something, including an expletive, sort of attacked them, and then opened fire without any weapons being brandished or anything, and shot the person 5 times. That person miraculously appears to have survived in decent shape. But the picture here that we saw was DHS trying to suggest that there was disputed violence on the part of the protesters. In fact, it appears from the testified or introduced report by a lawyer that in fact there's a body cam that shows that that's a completely made up story. So what do you do in this moment? So one of the things that I would urge you to do is
there we go.
is first of all to stay not wrong. That's so important in this moment. But constantly to record the nonviolence in you, to keep on social media, this is not what is happening. I thought the images that have been all over social media in the last 2 days of the protesters and women who were dressed as a frog were incredibly powerful. Because it's really hard to argue that the protesters are, threatening the life of an ICE officer when literally the protester is dressed as a frog, as a sleeping frog. Having those images on social media is going to make it harder and harder to convince the majority of Americans that we truly are a group. This is where our superpower resides, is to make sure that we show Americans and the world that the violence is coming from the federal government, not from the protesters against us, to make sure that's everywhere. Because what really is going to matter going forward is where I started. That is, where I said power has been sloshing around. And right now, I am still gobsmacked that the Senate Republicans don't seem to want to pick up their power, regardless of partisanship or anything else. That is literally what they swore they would do. But the power is sloshing around. There are 341 million of us in this country. Who has a piece of it? And us taking back our power and reminding people that this is our government and not that of
Yeah.
elected, appointed officials who are advancing ideologies that we do not share. This is our moment to grab that power back and to insist on it. And you can see it starting to get teeth. You can see it in places that the administration is backing down.
me go to the lorem ipsum generator. If you do not know what lorem ipsum is, it is a random it's a random word generator, and so it's in Latin. It's mostly used in graphic design, but I like to use it for page purposes, so it doesn't just look like scribbles all the time, especially when it's close up. Google Docs. And Riley is being loud because I guess she's locked up. There we go. A. Tab? No. Let's get rid of that. And that. So I'll go in, and there's my lorem ipsum. Actually, I can get away with that just being... I can get away with that being lines. Yeah, let's do that. I hear Lee listening to politics. Anybody doing the, well, I guess you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but the October 18th, No King's Day Part 2. I made an interesting little zine for the protest for one of the local groups, and it's like a little activity zine, so people can like complete the zine and get a prize at the end. So that'll be fun to see if anybody actually completes. Yeah, nobody's gonna see that detail, so I decided to go in and just do the just go in and do gray lines. I don't like those dark lines though, so I'm going in with a... Yeah, there we go. And... oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oop.
Such a game changer. Think about what you want. It may not be those reasons so you have your issues, but we are watching the destruction of the American state that has been in place now since World War II. Now we have two options. We could go with the dictatorship of people like Stephen Miller, or we can build it better going forward. And the reality is, I think most of us want to go better. So this is our moment. Let's get out there and keep the faith because they're trying to scare you with these videos.
Yeah, no, I totally feel you on that too, Draws. I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
This is a time for us to take back our power and to recognize, even if you're still nervous and all that, it's still sloshing around. The fact that these people have grabbed it for now, whoever must had it 3 months ago, it's still sloshing around, but there's still plenty of room for people to grab that power back. I'm still kind of hoping the Senate Republicans will wake up, but because they can put stuff anyways tomorrow, but they won't move that. All right, thank you for being here, and somebody talked about
Do 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 do
AI
do.
deepfake videos. Please be aware that somebody is madly creating deepfake videos, and we can put them on YouTube. Sometimes they intersperse with things that I really have done. You should know what I sound like by now. And above all, similarly, I am not on TikTok. There's somebody on TikTok impersonating me.
Yeah, it looks like
If
paper.
anybody ever asks you for money for contributions in my name, that's fake. All right, don't fall for that. So give me a
And
lot of
pens.
there. And there goes how you know if you find incorrect because you did not follow the
You know what? If we weren't mad about it, we wouldn't be protesting. We'd just be having fairs and festivals. I'm like, yeah, everything's going great. Cleo, you're so lucky you're a lizard. You don't have to worry about things like geopolitics and taxes. You just get to snooze all day. While your human monkey brings you food and cleans your poop. Control save. Well, I was not planning to be coloring this page because I have another page that I need to color. I have another 2 pages I need to color before this, but I'm not upset because once this page is, or once this panel is colored, everything else is going to be easy for it because it's just repeating background. Let's make that. You know, he's a douche. Let's give that like a maroon color. Lucky for me, I'm one of those people who, like, I can take care of her on a budget, because her food I basically just made in bulk and put in the fridge, or in the freezer. And if she decides to brewmate this year, which I'm starting to wonder if she's even going to, if she doesn't brewmate, it's like a year's worth of food. If she does decide to brewmate, it's like 2 years worth of food. Oh, yes, does depend on the means. Yes, yes. Me having money to feed my tegu is very important. And hopefully Cleo will be able to start contributing to the household funds via educational shows. Yeah, I like that better. So I'll be able to take her to parties and stuff and be like, this is an Argentine tegu. Let me yap about them. Now give me money. Give me money for educating you about my giant lizard and allowing you to pet her back. Cleo has been very tolerant with me. She lets me pet her. And what is brewmate? Oh, so brewmating is a thing. It's like hibernation but for lizards. So 2 to 6 months out of the year, lizards will or at least black and white Argentine tegus will burrow themselves in the dirt and then just take a nap for 2 to 6 months. Occasionally coming out to drink some water, but for the most part they stay down, they sleep. And then when the weather warms up again, they come back out. And so that's one of the reasons that I was able to convince Lee and Tim about adopting a big lizard, is because it's like, yeah, we only see her for like 6 months out of the year potentially. But then I learned that they don't always roommate. Roommate's mostly like a health thing for if you're breeding them, is when you really want to make sure that they're broodmating, because it helps the production of their reproductive organs. But sometimes tegus just brewmate. I'm just talking to the chat about Cleo, who was under my desk just sleeping.
Ah.
Immediately runs away. Me and Cleo, we're buds. Tim and Cleo, they're getting along pretty well. Lee and Cleo, not so much. Lee is concerned with Cleo.
Lee just does not want to accidentally get into quiet death trap of, like, I don't want to lose my toes. She already came at me.
Lee's scared of the tegu. Lee was checking on Cleo for me when I was gone, and this was in like one of the first couple of days since or when we brought her home. And so Cleo put her hand near Cleo, and Cleo nipped at her and got her finger, and she didn't really bite her, but she has really sharp, like, small teeth. So even though she didn't, like, bite and hold on, she just grazed, it still drew a little bit of blood. So, we did not like that. And swears that she will not be dealing with the tegu, but to be fair to Cleo, I also got bit a couple of times when we first brought her home, because we're learning boundaries. And I did get bit once, like, last week, but that was entirely my fault, because Cleo was giving me very clear signs that she didn't want me messing with her, and I was ignoring her because cute little tegu, I just wanted to pet, and she gave me a warning bite on my finger. So I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to annoy you that much. Oh, she's very sassy. Total sweetheart too. Just she's very much like a cat. Like she wants attention on her terms. And she wants to do things when she wants to do things. And
We complicated feelings regarding the lizard, and I think that is perfectly valid.
Lisa has complicated feelings towards the lizard, and that is perfectly valid. Well, I'm gonna need to take her to PetSmart or Petco because I want to get her weighed. So
Okay.
I'm gonna be doing a lizard road trip at some point.
Okay.
We don't have a scale here. I'm thinking she might be a little over 5 pounds, but I wanna get an actual weigh-in. Also, taking her to PetSmart or Petco gives me the chance to get her to be in a different environment. It's enrichment. Yeah, let's go with that. The pet store employees are probably gonna freak out. That's a big lizard! Actually, she's small for her species. I need to measure her too, because I tried to measure her while she was sleeping, but I know I couldn't get an accurate measurement because it said she was like 4 feet long, which I know isn't correct because her enclosure is 3 feet wide and she barely reaches the nose to tail. Hey Lee, do you know where the bamboo stuff I got from Daiso is?
Not off the top of my head, sorry.
Okay.
I don't even remember when we went or what car we took. Oh, were we in Tim's car?
We might have been in Tim's car. I'm trying to remember too. I just remember that I bought stuff from Daiso for Cleo's enclosure and I can't remember where it got put. I know it made it into the car because I saw them.
My guess is because that same day we had to go to Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
Because I had to get that returned.
Yeah.
And I think I took Tim's car. So yeah, I think check Tim's car.
Okay. Sure, red again. Why not? Now let's make it gray.
Oh my god. Mija, you didn't even fucking touch your food. Yeah, you take it.
I wish she was a pocket tegu. Nah, my pocket lizards are my little geckos who are very interested in the camera. Oh, you guys are so cute. I love my little box of Janets. I need to... I'm gonna take like a day this week and just work on reptile enclosures because I haven't done that in a while, and my sweet snakes deserve their castles. My little Janets deserve their cat. It's gonna be a castle for them. There we go. only way that those are gonna get done is if I make time for them. I already have all the supplies. I bought all the supplies. It's the sitting, or it's the pulling out the hardware to do everything. Hi, Tatsu.
Give everything. I said I'll see to those dishes later and give everything a chance to dry. Question.
Tatsu, you better not be picking on the...
I'm not Tatsu.
No, you're not. Tatsu's down here, and he wants to be Cleo's friend so badly, but he's such a chicken shit. Usually when I pet him while when he's like trying to interact with Cleo, he jumps like a foot high.
Well, he doesn't know what he's dealing with.
She's just
Getting
sleep.
close.
Riley's laid on top of her again today. It was cute. Yeah, that looks like a notebook.
Look how brave you were. Okay, transfer a few things around. And then I'm gonna watch a movie.
What movie?
Sing-along blog.
Oh, okay.
And then later on we're gonna watch House on Haunted
House on a Haunted Hill.
House on Haunted Hill. Blech. Words.
I'm gonna say this guy has shit handwriting. Nah, he wouldn't draw a dick in his own notebook. He would draw it definitely on like a table or something, but way to face his own notebook. It's getting there. And yeah, honestly, Jeannie, I've like ever since the start of this year, I've basically sworn off flying. I do not feel safe flying anywhere in airplanes with the amount of crashes that were happening. And it'll be fun to work on. Just the face makes me happy. I'm kind of just vibing with whatever I want to work on. It's like, oh, this looks interesting. I'm going to work on this right now. I'm actually not erasing this, but what I'm doing is I'm coloring the line art white so that when I go in and color that, it's just already done. He's too cool. I love him. He's such a good boy. Good boy alert. Oh, were you going to Kuroneko-con? I think that's the one that's in Portland. I keep wanting to exhibit at that show, and then something inevitably comes up, and I either miss the sign-up dates, or I'm already slated for some other event or something. One day I'll make it to Kuroneko-con. In my second race. Fix that. Oh, Kumori-con. I knew it started with a K. And hair. Okay. Yeah. Riley's upset. And my tegu is still sleeping. Girl, are you just broommating, like, outside of your enclosure or something? She's so sleepy. Yes, I will take a break for snackies as soon as I finish this part of Ian's hair. Okay. I'm gonna take a snacky break after I save all my progress, because I would cry if I lost all of that. I don't need What are you doing, Tatsu? Why are you rubbing against that water bottle? Oh, yes. There it is. I need that. And why did I go with white? Alright, they're going off furniture and fix it. Okay. I'll change you guys to break. And I'll see you guys in about 15-20 minutes. I needed to look for... I love that I come back and the first comment that I see is about how Godzilla is, or the 98 Godzilla is possibly the biggest lesbian and should be treated as the icon they are. And yes, we support our 98 queen in that Matthew Broderick movie. I was visiting my dad a couple months ago, and he put on a movie, and I was like, "Oh, what'd you put on?" And he's like, "Oh, Godzilla." I'm like, "Oh, cool." Wait, what Godzilla is this? And it starts, and I'm like, "Oh, this is the not good one." And he's like, "What's wrong with it?" It's like, compared to all the other Godzilla movies, Dad, I thought that you would know that this is like the subpar one. And there's still a tegu asleep under my desk. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick detour to draw what Cleo looks like under my desk because it's wholesome and adorable. Let's see, so let's see if I can do this without a sketch layer. So she is you know what, that's too... Here, so you guys can see from the top. So she's got one arm out here. She's got like fat, chunky arms too. Just like they have folds. So she's got one arm stretched out like that, and then she's got another one like so she's got one arm stuck out like that. And then another one tucked up like this, and she's just... on all of her blankies. She's wrapped up. Well, you can't really see. You can't really see her paw right here, but, or her claw. But that's what, it's tucked up in the blankie, but. See if I can. Yeah, that kind of works. I love this little goober. I was going to keep this sketch, but I kind of need to. She loves her heated, and the hilarious thing is that it's actually Tim's heated blanket. Well, he got it for himself, but he can't really plug it in over at his desk area, so I use it. And now I don't think I'm going to get to use it because Cleo has definitely claimed it. So yeah, there's just this cute ass little lizard asleep under my desk. Let me see if I can put that in my one of my random sketch dumps. Oh, I don't have a little sketch dump ring. Wait. Yes, I do. There's my sweet little, my sleepy lizard. You know what, I'm gonna post a picture to the there we go. I'm gonna post a picture to the Discord for anybody who wants to see a sleepy lizard who is still passed out. Just I'm gonna feel bad waking her up when I'm done. She's gonna be like, I was sleeping. Why you do this? I know she's just sleeping because I see her breathing and she twitches every once in a while, but I think she sleeps more than the cats. Okay, while I'm here, we just fix these. Like, certainly if I was like a giant lizard, I too would be loving the heck out of a heated blanket. Especially since when my basking spot is supposed to be like 100 degrees. Stuff. Ooh, let's... Lee and Tim are watching Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, and the struggle to not go and watch it with them is strong. We own it on DVD, I could just watch it whenever. Paint overs. Now they're watching Dr. Horrible, and when I'm done streaming at 9, Dr. Horrible should be done, and then we're gonna watch a House on Haunted Hill. The one with Vincent Price. And I'm gonna take a bite of my burger because I didn't actually get to take a food break because I was spending most of my time fighting the bathroom because the cats filled up both litter boxes and I want to take a shower later, and if I just cleaned it then I don't have to worry about it later. Yep, Melina's tutoring. It's one of her students. I like to think that she mostly tutors high schoolers. And actually I have Lee to thank for the character colors for Shala. Like, wait, yeah, I did name her. Where the heck is that layer? Okay. Where's this abomination? paint over. Okay. Good night, Rosen. And I've got about 45 minutes until I'm gonna end stream. So I think I'm gonna take another bite of burger and then get to it. Okay, let's see if I can fix those paint overs. That did not work. That's okay, that's what. I did want to fix those books at some point. What a sweet little lizard. I thought about doing a Clio cam, but she'd get kind of boring really fast. Let me see if she'll tolerate being moved again. Watch a movie with us. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay. All right, Melina, let's get some color on you. Okay. Now I can bring my microphone back to me without fear of you guys hearing me chew on a burger. Did I just color this in the... God damn it. I need to bring my footstool back out. There we go. I will set my feet down. I'm going to put them right on top of a tegu. And she already has a penchant for biting feet. The last thing I need is to give her a reason to bite mine. She'll gladly take another excuse to bite my toes. So her full name so far is Miss Cleo the Toe Fiend. Because she likes feet. One day I'm gonna switch it up and play different music, and everybody's gonna be like, "What's happening?" Hair. I need to draw Melina with her hair up more often. At the very least, in the braid that she had in, or she had on a couple of pages ago, because easier to draw when her hair is self-contained, but also it pretty. See how much progress I can get done in the next 30 minutes. So far I'm on a roll. Don't lie, Brett. I've only ever heard one Against the Current song. I'm gonna look that up because the one song I know by Against the Current I really liked. Yeah, the only song I've ever heard by Against the Current is Weapon, and I love it. Oh, and Legends Never Die. Dreaming Alone. There it is. I'm gonna listen to that later. Because if I listen to it right now, YouTube will shut down my live stream. I'm always down for new music, especially if it sounds like Against the Current. Oh, I saw that Ice Nine Kills is releasing a new song. It looks like it's based off the Joker. Man, if I could get that really good paying job that I had to commute to. Gonna start springing for the expensive tickets for shows. Like, yeah. Go to Ice Nine Kills and do the VIP meet and greet. Womp, womp, womp. I get the glow and there we go. Okay. I haven't been on Blue Sky today, I don't think. So I'll have to look for it. No, this is... Yeah. Alright, 30 minutes. Let's see if I can at least get this one panel done. Like, the base colors, not the shading and effects. That would be a miracle, but... I ain't got that kind of time right now. Oh, sounds like Nathan Fillion's character got hurt. Accessories. Oh, damn it. Okay. Krill the president. I will look it up after I'm done with the stream. Oh, I don't need a second clothes layer. Let's just do one clothes. And let's get Molly that pretty blue pen. You know what, let's get purple. JJ doesn't have to have all the purple pens. Tatsu? Oh, do you see PETA trying to eat her food? There you go, PETA. Every time Lee and I talk politics, and one of us says something controversial, I'll just look at our phones and be like, to the FBI agent listening in on our conversation, we do not have the means to do X. You know, just in case. Not that they would necessarily care. What are you doing, Tatsu? You being a little troublemaker? Like, I ain't gonna tell you. What are you, a cop? What, little man? Bruh. Control save. Alrighty. What the frick was that? Hey, Tim. Hold on a second, y'all. I gotta check something real quick. Either somebody is on our roof or Tim's up in the loft. And if somebody's on the roof, I will beat them down with a crowbar.
I heard what sounded like footsteps on the roof. It sounded like heavy footsteps. I came out here to see if it was like Tim up in the loft or something. I'm letting you know what I heard.
Yeah, you can hear it out here. And of course, now that you guys come back here, it's probably just not. And of course, now it's not because you guys are in here.
Actually, I have a better flashlight in the car.
Damn it, you moved my crowbar. Oh, there's a hammer right there. be a heckin' chonker because it sounded like a full-grown man was walking around on the roof. It was a big ass raccoon, y'all.
Just go flashlight.
Me ready to throw down.
I was telling Shadow, I was like, hold up, guys, I gotta figure out what that noise is because either Tim is in the loft walking around, or there's somebody up on the roof. And if there's somebody up on the roof, I'm gonna have to chase him off with a crowbar. Mystery solved. It was a raccoon. The horror movies have taught me anything. It's a raccoon now. And then next time it's Jason Voorhees.
Hello. Hi, Mr. Hall.
Okay. And dark hair. No. I found just adding that small gradient adds like a lot to the character coloring process. Just Svetlana coming in to check on me.
I feel like there's something on Thursday, but I think I have lunchtime free.
Alright, now I gotta come up with a color scheme for Tucker. I can't remember what inking scheme I went with.
Yo, Mel.
What?
I'm dropping you off at Hayward Honda at 11. What time am I picking you up? Or excuse me, I'm picking you up at
You're
Hayward
following.
Honda at 11.
You're
What time am I taking you back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll have Lee take me.
Okay. Well, no, I can take you. It's fine. We'll figure the timing out. Alright. Tomorrow looks good. But let's do
All that commotion. This lizard is still passed out. Alright, let's come up with a color scheme for this guy. Let's make him a little pinker. No, too pink. There we go. palette. I'll go with that for the base. Oh. Okay. And let's do an overlay and a clipping mask. Oh no, make that multiply. Multiply and then oh no. Bring that there a little. Yeah, let's try that. I don't hate it. Hate that though. Maybe I'm not that big of a fan of it. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's much better. That is a loud ass raccoon. Okay. Whoops. Alrighty. Yay, there's a palette for Tucker. Alrighty, let's get him some eye color. What, Tatsu? Do you also hear the raccoon? Tatsu's not happy about the raccoon. I'm sorry, Tatsu, it's just, your meows are so cute. Even though you're like, what is that? I'm legit concerned that there's gonna be a raccoon that just falls through the skylight onto my lap or something. And the chat's just gonna hear Tatsu yelling, me yelling, everybody yelling. Raccoon chittering noises, and then a poor Cleo who's still asleep. Actually, you know what? She'd probably sleep through it. Or she'll wake up and bite me. These mofos started without me. I've seen House on Haunted Hill like a bazillion times, so it's not that bad. Now I notice that my hair needs... Oh, that needs to be cleaned. That needs to be cleaned bad. Fix that later. If you have never seen House on Haunted Hill, the black and white one from like the 50s or whatever, it is free on YouTube. Excellent movie. I think I'm gonna give this guy... See how this hair color works on him. Yeah, that looks significantly douchey enough. Baby boy, it's okay. He's like, there's an intruder. There's an intruder in our house. Oh yeah, the weird cat's back. The one that looks like Grandma. Oh my god. To be fair to that guy, though, that was a really ugly looking cat. That guy's poor grandma. You know, I don't hate the hair color, but I might tweak it later. All that matters in the meantime is that color gets laid down. And if I don't like it, I can change it. Because really, I had no color ideas for this guy. Just a basic character design. Excuse me. I was right in the microphone. I'm sorry. That snuck up on me. Okay, and let's see. Let's see how that looks. Night Squash. Yeah, that looks considerably douchey enough. Yep. Maybe I'll make his hair just a tad bit darker. Yes, bump that saturation up a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. Exceptionally douchey. And there we go. Well, now you can just hit him with the Satan bless you. Okay, this is one of those moments where I need to actually look up, like... Okay, these debate polos are a lot more extra than I was looking for. You know what? I think I might have found... Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with a yuppie polo shirt. Let's start with like a yellow. Khaki, maybe? I do need to get rid of that. And yeah, we're still on clothes. God, this guy has such a punchable face. This motherfucker's probably like, my papa buys me a Rolls Royce. And let's give him... Bro probably wears slacks. So a giant banana. It's a start. Yeah. Oh, gotta get his accessories. Save that and then do a quick search. Blue wristbands. Let's do that. Let's... Yeah, why not? I'll change them later if I don't like it. And with that... There we go, and I can see where... There we go. I was using the eraser. Whoops. this later. In the meantime, I got a panel figured out with background stuff. So I'm gonna save that, and I'm gonna call it a night. So thanks for coming to the stream. I will see y'all in the next one.